Добро пожаловать домой, друзья. Меня зовут Шустро, вы на одноименном канале, это Dragon Age 2, и мы продолжаем проходить Dragon Age. Все очень просто. Слухи. Блудный сын. Варик нам сказал, что в Эльфинаже неспокойно, и мы сами, в принципе, это видели. И я, по-моему, ошиблась. А может быть, я и не ошиблась. Блин, я смутно помню этот квест, но даже на Википедии наверное, я просто спутала квест, на котором мне бы, конечно, хотелось, чтобы туда пошел Андерс, Фенрис и Изабелла. Ну ладно. Так, мне нужен Эльфинаж. Блин, проще было через дом Гамлина. Туда попасть. А, мне надо, кстати, в висельнике что-то. По-моему, мне нужно было поговорить с Вариком. Изабелла.
You owe us, Isabella.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for?
Забавно, да? Что Фенрис выбирает ее своей партнершей. Если не романтить ее. Давайте сначала с Изабеллой говорим.
Don't blame me. You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Секунду. Давай. Надо было выгнать кота из комнаты.
Speaking from experience, are we? After a few broken fingers here and there, they got the idea. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Must be something in the water. Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Замечательно.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
For the first few seconds. What do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
What are your plans for this trip into the deep roads?
Bartrand's running the show. Andraste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything. The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's travel from the surface, so I hope you aren't scared of the dark. We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethras, until my father got caught fixing provings. He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom. Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair. Keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
What are the deep roads like?
Well, I could tell you the standard tales. Legions of darkspawn, ravenous beasts, cave-ins. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be... let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
Отлично, Варик, дружба плюс 10. Так, хорошо. Ну, сначала, значит, блудный сын, потом уже Изабелла. Нора.
You heard about that deep roads expedition. They say anyone who goes down there is rich.
Так, выходим. Выходим, идем к эльфинажу. Попробуем все-таки сделать блудного сына, потом поможем Изабелле. Что? О.
So, Gustav limped back here, but refuses to speak one word of what happened. Spit it out. Is Harriman dead or not?
He was gone by the time I got there. I just killed his guards.
I thought you were better at this. Guess nothing happens if I don't do it myself. Forget the bounty, but here's a bit for bringing Gustav back. If you're up for more of this sort of work, let me know. I could make some arrangements.
Или... блядь, надо днем приходить. Ладно, тогда через дом Гамлина. Бум-бум-бум. Тогда через дом Гамлина здесь будет ближе. Надо было изначально так сделать. Что-то я... Хотя, я была здесь ночью, в принципе. Сдали один квест, сделали другой квест.
Please, Sir Thrask. He won't go to the Circle willingly, but it's the only place.
Madam, we'll do our best to find your son, but I cannot guarantee his safety if he continues to resist Templar jurisdiction.
He's just a boy.
He's an apostate. I am sorry for your loss, mistress, but I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle. But I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Fainriel still refused to contact the Circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turned to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fainriel is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fainriel might have sought him out.
You and Fainriel's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fainriel wanted to meet him.
You and Fainriel's father...
I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Так, где-то здесь, да, по-моему? Да. Мы пойдем к Винченто. Не хочу идти к храмовнику. О, булыжник. Стражники ходят. Как насчет веселой ночи? Кашляет.
Greetings, my lady. You look like a woman who'd appreciate the finest rubies from Antiva gracing her lovely neck. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
My lady, I'm a bachelor. I've never met a woman of sufficient beauty and charm to tie Vincento down.
That's the best you can do with a guard staring you in the face.
Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
We're not Templars, Sirrah. Fainriel has nothing to fear from us.
Maldición, you are a mage. I suppose you'd be kind then to a boy who resists being taken in by Templars?
To a point, Sarah.
The boy's in over his head. So I sent him to the only man I know who doesn't despise mages. A former Templar named Samson.
Does this Samson have a residence in Kirkwall?
No. He's a wanted man. He stays out of sight during the day. At night, he stays near Darktown. That's the best place to find him.
Отлично. Отплавляемся в Клоаку. Нет? Угу. А он же сказал, что он выбирается в Клоаку. Почему мы все еще здесь? О, Самсон. А, я его видела.
Old Vincento said someone might come sniffing around. You're looking for the boy, right? Feign something. I'll tell you now, there's not much I can do for you.
Is it true you give aid to apostates fleeing the Templars?
The mages I help, they're no more than children, newly discovered their magic and terrified. Barely left their mother's skirts, and now we're saying they got to be locked away for their own good. That demons are hunting them. Do you wonder they run?
You don't cooperate, and the Templars will know you're helping rogue mages.
Rogue? Is that what you should be called, just for wanting to live like a person, not a beast? Wish I could do more, but I need coin to live, and your lad Fainriel didn't have any.
Charity to a point, I see.
I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Sometimes he'll take on runaways. Took another apostate last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong, though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
So your good friend's a kidnapper? Can't say I'm surprised.
Not a friend. Just someone who's not afraid to try this business. Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse, somewhere close to dockside. You want to go looking, you might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars. Or worse.
Ну и козел же ты. А, это висельник с другой стороны? Лёль. Ну хотя бы Блин, вот с одной стороны ты бегаешь, короче, от точки к точке, и тебя посылают к другой точке. Вот и все, все, что происходит. Но я не знаю, может быть из-за того, что это моя любимая серия, поэтому она меня не напрягает. Даже такими вещами.
Someone at the door.
Знала. Не подходите к Варику. Так. Варик.
You want me to do what? I don't think so.
Хорошо. Солдат. Солдат. Было где-то, не помню где. Заикающийся такой голос. Денежка. Может, это выход будет? Я не знаю.
Get a hold of her.
Please, help me.
Anyone?
Get the hands! I heard they can't do no spells without hands.
You know nothing of magic.
Блин.
Go down! Let's finish this! Go down! Let's finish this! That's enough! Now you fall!
Ooh.
Stand down!
Письмо к Траксу. Папа, я знаю, на какие жертвы вы пошли, чтобы сохранить мою тайну, но я больше не ребенок, я не могу висеть на твоей шее всю жизнь, пока моя тайна не погубит нас. Понятно, почему. Ой-ой. Три бочки рома висельник, понятно. Piece of cake.
How about you?
Check if there's anything to identify the girl. Her family will want to know.
Жалко. Так, куда нам идти надо? Капитан корабля. Кто такой?
Bugger off. Bugger off.
Два капитана корабля. А, может, тут какой-то кипиш с Изабеллой? Капитан корабля. Поговорить с Андерсом. В принципе, можно хоть сейчас. Пока мы рядом.
Don't like dark tan? Die and make room. Don't give them an inch! You're going to regret this! How about you? Get back!
Отлично, перебили. Дандрик. Угу. Приветики.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Make him talk.
I can do that.
Andraste's great flaming ass! How did you do that? Never mind, I've stashed the boy in a cave, a smuggler hideout on the Wounded Coast. Tevinters will be by to finish the deal today. Now, can I go?
Sure. Oh, wait. I meant no.
One less to work.
Карта рваного берега.
Looks like they took him some.
На рваном берегу. Угу.
How about you? I'll deal with this. Ha! Go down!
Господи, надо наводись ты. Ну ладно, давай на него. Коли их двое там.
Let's finish this! I'll deal with this.
Остатки сестры Плинт. Я сейчас такая думаю, это Петра, что ли, которая с Кунари была, но нет. Я думаю, неужели эту корову уже убили? К сожалению, нет. Ладно, хорошо, давайте поговорим тогда с Андерсом еще. Коль мы тут.
Don't like Darktown?
Я бы все равно нет. Ну, я, в принципе, поступаю так, как я бы сделала. Я бы все равно не... Конечно, хочется поступить по-другому, блин. Каждый раз хочется поступить по-другому. Ну, блин, не получается иногда. Хочется совесть свою сохранить.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
You'd be surprised how people just tell me their darkest secrets. I must look trustworthy.
You look... something. True. Proud. Like even if you don't agree with me, you'll be honest. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
We can't always predict the outcome of our actions. We can only make them with a true heart.
Kind, wise, and beautiful. You must have made a deal with some demons yourself. I'm sorry, I shouldn't presume. We've hardly met and I feel like I know you. Am I making you uncomfortable?
I don't want you thinking about me that way.
Everyone wants to control my thoughts. Fine. I hear you. Strictly professional.
Ну, можно было не выдавать соперничество плюс 10, ей-богу, потому что, ну, как бы я уже выбрала, с кем мутить, сори. Никогда не мутила с Андерсом. Нет. Я, слава тебе, Господи, не вступаю в такие романы, которые потом мне разбивают полностью сердце. С Солосом в Инквизиции, с Андерсом во второй. Благо в первой ничего такого нет. Ну... Угу, это не травника, блудный сынишка. А то потом, знаете, как бы вдвойне, втройне, в четверне больно. Ну его нафиг. Типа ты такой сидишь и думаешь, за что? За что? Я же так тебя любил, и ты же так меня любил. Ты говорил, что любишь меня. Угу. О, мне достаточно таких вот трагичных эльфов. Обожаю сложные романы. У меня у самой был сложный роман. Так. Final hole!
I love it when a plan works out.
Так. Напали, значит, на меня такие. Нам за это, кстати, орешок по голове не погладит. Да, я, наверное, перепутала. Может быть, это будет во втором акте. Может быть, и во втором акте. Я думала, что мы должны будем войти в тень за каким-то ребенком. Я думала, что был квест «Блудный сын» — это про это. Но нет. Чё за мной бегаете? Я лут ищу. Блин, тут одного, по-моему.
Let's finish this. How about you? One less to worry about. There. Now you fall.
Отойди от меня.
One more for me. Take the score, right?
Ой-ой-ой, Варик. Непростой щит. Эвелин? Вот что такой? На 72. Простой, да. Боевой топор. Перчатчи плохие.
Easy.
Молот на 18. Так все скрипит. Крутяк. Аутентичненько. Привет.
Take one more step and the boy dies.
Tell this dirtbag who we are.
If I were you, I wouldn't be threatening the Viscount's son.
What? Oh, I suppose you just got a tip from a slaver that he was selling mage flesh cheap. You never thought to ask where he got it? You never wondered if you were buying the Viscount's well-known love child from his elven mistress. The boy he swore to protect, even if it meant raising the entire Free Marches?
I seek no war with the Free Marches. Take the lad to his father.
We will, once you're dead.
Time to die, little man.
You're no good to me as a corpse. Get down.
Собаки.
Let's finish this.
The world's a better place, one enemy at a time.
That's right, you are. One more for me. Go down. How about you? Get back!
Wish to fight.
I'll deal with this.
You would have let him kill me. He had a sword at my throat, and you just... I mean, thank you, but... What if you were wrong?
I'm never wrong.
Huh. That must be convenient. Who are you? Are you working for the Templars?
Your mother sent me.
Hardly a difference. I can't believe her. My whole life it was all, I'll love you and protect you. Then I have some bad dreams and it's off to the Templars.
You belong in the circle of Magi.
Well, I'm not going. I was trying to get to the Dalish. They won't be afraid of my magic.
Elf, human. The only thing that matters is the demons.
Look, I'm not completely ignorant. I know why they lock mages up. I've heard the demons whispering. But the Dalish, they've been working magic well before humans were in these lands. Surely the Keeper can train my magic as well as a bunch of Templars.
Because no Dalish mage ever went astray.
Was your mother right? Are you plagued by demons already?
I can't say for sure. I have dreams. There are voices in the dreams. They ask me to come, to give shape to the void around them. But the Dalish Keeper is wise. If anyone can help, she can.
Sorry, friend, but it's time to get familiar with the gallows.
I saw what you did to those Tevinters. I cannot hope to fight you. Fine. Go and get your blood money. Tell my mother she won. But she'll be the only one I don't miss when they lock me away.
Whatever their differences, his mother deserves to know he's alive.
Так будет лучше. Кто его вообще примет к долицам? Ей-богу, клянусь. Долицы-то он отмерили, отказались. Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу-воу-воу. Это что за говно?
Let's finish this! Take this! How about you? That's enough! Go down!
Let us see. Yeah, but the order is shot in the face?
Я уже думала, ничего такого тут не будет. Никто не нападет. Может, там другой выход был? Нормальный? Так, сейчас надо будет делать этот квест, поговорить с его мамой и потом отправляться на помощь к Изабелле. И надо потом почитать, почему Себастьян к нам не присоединяется. Я сказала, что это не то. Не то, чтобы он мне очень был нужен, но... Как-то хочется всю пати собрать. Угу. Так, слухи, враги среди нас, да? Блудный сын. В казематах? А, в казематы, наверное, отдать эту часть сестры. Останки, точнее. У чуваков, кстати, руна. Да, 4? А, 18. У чуваков, кстати, нет, не продается нигде этих рюкзаков. Должен же продаваться рюкзак. Я помню, что был рюкзак. По-моему, был. Один и тот же стражник ходит на посту.
Well, he went kicking and screaming, but your boy is at the circle.
He may never forgive me for sending him there, but I'd rather him alive and furious than dead and buried. As I said, I have little money, but this is a Dalish ring that has been in my family for generations. Please accept it with my thanks.
18 к атаке. Давай, побольше атаки. Так, пока мы здесь. Так, осталось слухи, да, выполнить? Угу, казематах, да? Церковь, казематы. Хорошо. Проще через дом телепортироваться. Тоже время. Милосердный поступок. Друг, да, не смею обратиться к вам. Напрямую недавно мы встречались, я понял, что у вас добрый нрав и необычные таланты. Угу. Слухи, останки. Так, пойдем сестру отдадим. О, Себастьян, здорово.
May the words of my heart reach you, bride of the Maker. Look with mercy upon my family, Andraste, for they are now at your side.
Он вас совсем не хочет к нам присоединяться почему-то.
Look what I found. Your reason for living.
Блин, мы принесли его остатки его сестры, и он такой: смотри, что я нашла, это самое важное в твоей жизни. Такая, утю-тю. Сука. Мерзотненькая такая. Хоп, мерзотная, да. Блин, еще в Клоаку надо идти. Угу. Так. Давай в Клоаку. Что, надо от всего надо избавляться. Надо готовиться уже к мейн-квесту и переходу во второй акт.
Something of yours, sir.
You have to...
Прям такая фу-фу-фу-фу-фу. Бежим, бежим, бежим. Тут золотой, там золотой.
Thank you for bringing Fainriel to the Circle. He is resentful still, but it is the only place he can master his demons.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then... you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the Circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariani not to give in when Fainriel wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about the Templars finding out anymore.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
Фенрис, соперничество плюс 10? За шо? Мужик, за шо? Враги среди нас. Блин, такой ты вообще. Я все равно тебя склею. Рано или поздно. Ну, по-моему, все равно с ним все хорошо, да? Больше друг, да. Ну, Варик больше. Но они одинаково. Ну, собака сутулая.
There you are. I've been here for hours. Hader hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
That's the wench we're looking for. Gut her.
Ну, это, по-моему, не похоже на честную дуэль.
Making the world. One enemy
Handle this yourself.
Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off? Coward.
If the deep...
Обыщите тела и пытайтесь выяснить название Хайдера.
is what you want, you have the coin to do it.
Бум. Бум.
You are not enough. That's enough. Gotcha. Now you fall. Get back there. How about you? You will fall. And stay down.
Бегу, бегу. Бегу, бегу, бегу. Ну, в церковь так в церковь. Резню в церкви нам устраивать. Несложно, мы уже устраивали это мы. Все равно красиво здесь.
Isabella, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
Will someone explain what's going on?
Isabella's been a very bad girl. Ruined a perfect business deal and then ran away. She didn't tell you?
I told her enough. I said I arranged for a duel, which I did. I also said you wouldn't play fair, which you didn't. We can talk later if you want. Right now, we have other problems.
Castillon isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
Let's finish this! You will fall! Ha! There! That's enough! How about you? Make it good! I'll deal with this. That's right, you have...
У него прям все есть, ты смотри.
I'll deal with this.
Somebody order a shot in the face?
Stop praying! Stay down.
Stab first, ask questions later. Trust me, it's better this way. Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. It's simple as that.
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castillon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves. To be honest, I think he just wants me dead, but that would be letting me off easy.
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic.
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He lied. I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years. Ah, balls.
Who is Castillon?
He's a powerful merchant based in Antiva. I believe he has ties to the Felicissima Armada. I used to work for him. The jobs mostly involved smuggling lyrium, jewels, or the occasional criminal acquaintance. He paid well.
What's this about you freeing slaves?
I was asked to escort Castillon's cargo ship. I got a bad feeling about the job partway through. Boarded the ship to find slaves. Nearly 200. Elves, humans, children even. It was sickening. They paid Castillon to take them away from the Blight. He took their money and sold them into slavery. Even I know that's wrong. Didn't expect that, did you, Guardsman?
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Я помню, что в прошлый раз, когда была с Мериль, первым делом переспала с Изабеллой, потом пошла к Мериль, когда за мужика играла.
Someone's always trying to claim the streets. If you make them safe to travel at night, someone will reward you.
Так, подожди, здесь больше ничего. Больше ничего. Покинуть место. Так, с нами хочет поговорить Изабелла, да? Подступок к рваному берегу. Милосердный поступок.
Ha!
Опять драконы.
When's the fighting start? Bianca's starting to get bored.
Блин, им огонь-то нипочем.
Let's finish this! No threat! How about you? Let's do this! Stand down! There! Line them up! I'll take them! That's enough! Making the world a better. Let's do this!
Oh, nicely done.
Кто-то еще левелап получил. Остался только Фенрис. О, Траск.
Mistress Hawk, Fainriel speaks well of how you treated him before you brought him to us. I thought perhaps you would be willing to show mages a kindness once more.
Can I get the details before I agree?
There are a number of apostates hiding in those caverns.
And you've allowed this?
I was hoping you might speak to the group. Convince them to surrender peacefully before my fellow Templars arrive.
Who are these apostates? Where did they come from?
These are the mages of the former circle at Starkhaven. It burned to the ground, and their Templars sent for us to relocate the survivors. Unfortunately, they escaped on the journey. With their phylacteries burned, it has been nearly impossible to track them.
What's a phylactery?
When a mage joins the circle, the first enchanter takes a sample of his blood. It is used as a focus to track the mage should he escape.
Do the other Templars intend to do worse than recapture the mages?
Sir Karas is a Knight Lieutenant of the Templars, a great crony of Meredith.
Это и хреново.
Should he find apostates hiding from pursuit, Meredith will consider him justified in murdering the lot of them.
Who's Meredith?
You have clearly not been in Kirkwall long. Meredith is Knight Commander. She has changed the rules for mages in Kirkwall. They are less free than elsewhere. Though I dare say she has created as much dissent as obedience.
I would not like to see this become a massacre.
Thank you. Your compassion does you credit. These mages have shown they attack Templars on sight. You have a better chance than I to convince them they are better off alive in the Circle than free and dead. Sir Karas hunts them as well. If they have not surrendered by the time he arrives, this will be a bloodbath.
Ну, попробуем. Привет.
How about you?
Ну вот и Фенрис. Ну, в серии по левелу.
Is this blood magic?
Mages will always resort to the forbidden if they feel enough need.
Есть что полутать.
You go through.
Тихо, тихо, тихо. Чё так бежим-то?
Get back!
Maker's blessing. I thought I was going to die down here in this tomb. Are you with the Templars? Please, I need to go back to the Circle. I never wanted to get involved in this. Not when he started making those things.
Who is he?
Decimus. It was his decision. He kept saying the Templars would label us blood mages if we fled. Why not use it if it's our best tool?
Typical excuse.
He slit his wrist, and the magic, it rose from the blood and woke the skeletons in the cave. I ran. Decimus is wrong. Blood magic is a work of evil, not just a power the Templars keep from us for spite.
Decimus is the leader of these mages.
He's crazy. He said with our phylacteries gone, no one could find us. We would be free. I think maybe he set the fire. There must be a demon working through him. No normal man would profane the dead like this.
The Templar Thrask is waiting outside. Surrender to him and you won't be hurt.
I surrender. Take me to the Templars. I don't want anything to do with this blood magic. The rest of them, they're still following Decimus. He's gone mad. I think he'd kill us all just to take the Templars down.
Вот Фенрис мог мне и сказать, что я молодец. Это что-то как-то это... Здорово, Децимус. Децимус?
They're here! The Templars have come to take us back to the Circle.
Decimus, no! Stay your hand. These are no Templars.
What do I care what shield they carry? If they challenge us, the dead themselves will meet the call.
Let's finish this! How about you?
Обожаю АУЕ атаки.
You killed him! Oh, Decimus. You should have listened to me, love. I saw what you are. How could you murder one of your own just for daring to defy the Templars?
You think he brought those skeletons to life to serve me tea?
I warned him. I told him once he marked himself as a blood mage, that was all anyone would see.
Are we supposed to believe that you had no part in his actions?
I swear to you, I have had no truck with demons. Please, we only want our freedom. Without your help, the Templars will execute us all for Decimus's crimes.
You followed him. You should all face punishment.
If you try to turn us in, do not think your own talents will go unremarked. Do not doubt that the Templars will let an extra apostate share our punishment.
Yes, let's murder a Templar. Surely that will help.
Will you buy us time to flee Kirkwall?
Oh, just a little murder, is that it? No.
Then lay down your arms. I am trying to save our lives, not throw them away. We will come with you.
I'll make sure the way out is clear.
Кстати, обидно, что Фенрис, главное, за то, что я предыдущий квест взяла, он дал мне минус 10, а сейчас он дал мне плюс 5. Ну ты посмотри, какая пыся. Не, я на самом деле искренне считаю, что место магов в круге, и, как вы помните, первую игру мы тоже начинали магом, и тоже мы начинали с круга, и в этом нет ничего плохого. Это правильно. В данном случае, когда реально есть угроза демонов, почему бы нет? Главное, чтобы в круге все было хорошо.
That's enough! One less to... Gotcha! One for me. Stand down! All right. You will fall! Get back!
Главное, чтобы в круге все было хорошо, из разряда храмовники не посягали на магов, не хотели их убить, просто за то, что они маги, там и так далее и тому подобное. Тогда да, если иерархия соблюдается, правила соблюдаются, почему нет?
Now we fight!
Let us see.
А, думаю, что дает это? Это Варик дает болт разрывной.
I'll deal with it. Go down! Is that all you've got?
Ну, собака. Собака-бабака. Хорошо. Я убью, говорит, Тракса. Ага. Сейчас, блин. Хороший чувак, который... Единственный, который может вам помочь.
Are you saying there isn't anyone inside? Then where did that apprentice come from?
I followed the tracks from the caravan site, but the boy says the others already left.
Don't lie, Thrask. I know you're soft on the robes. I followed the same tracks and... What do we have here?
The Blood Mage is dead. These mages willingly returned to the Circle.
The Circle? As if we would let these demon worshippers pollute the minds of our mages. No. Once they have tasted freedom, apostates are good for nothing. Better to silence them now.
No! And you wonder why we fear them? Please, you must protect us.
They deserve a trial.
They're mages. They ran. Done.
The Circle is a sanctuary, not a prison. If you kill these people, I will see you disciplined by the Divine herself.
Knight Commander says no rebel robes get to preach to the tame ones.
Are you truly going to send us off with this monster?
Step back, Templar. These mages will not go tamely under your blade.
We'll discuss your choice of allies later, Thrask. Men?
And here we go.
Блять, то есть чисто теоретически он хотел, чтобы... Подожди. Он чисто теоретически реально хотел, чтобы их убили или чё? Где я загружалась? Так он их хочет убить или что? Я не хочу магам давать свободу, я хочу, чтобы они вернулись в круг.
What do we have here?
No! And you wonder why we fear them? Are you truly going to send us off with this monster?
Monster or not, he's a better bet than a demon.
Then we truly have no hope. You seem a decent man, Templar. I must place the lives of all these people in your hands.
Don't count on him being around long enough to help
так все,
you,
Траксу.
sunshine.
Главное, что нет, он справа.
I swear you this.
Я-то испугалась, что их отдадут этому чуваку. Я и хотела отправить их в круг. Слава богу. Так, хорошо. Что у нас еще осталось? Вроде там только слухи, парочку слухов осталось, но я думаю, если что, мы сможем это и в следующей серии сделать. Тогда на этом я с вами прощаюсь. Если что, я, может быть, что-то за кадром доделала, чтобы уже в следующей серии мы пошли по сюжету, а может, не буду ничего за кадром делать. Сейчас Сейчас посмотрим. Нам еще надо всех прокачать. Что у нас осталось? Травник. Слухи враги среди нас. И все. Еще травник хочет какую-то хероню. Ну да, все. В принципе, все. Лося, колокулю и увидимся завтра.